Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be sharing our final thoughts with a Predatore. We have played quite a bit games on top of that, and that's not all. We are going to have a competition with this vehicle against other internet beggars with a brandly new created mod. First things first, the tank is good, okay? The tank deserves 4.5 stars in my opinion. I was considering anywhere between 4 and 5, and I think 4.5 lands this tank properly. The tank is solid, the tank is fine. Community looks like they do love this tank, and if you had no clue, you could vote for the tanks overall, and you could showcase what do you think about the tank. You can see the community ratings in the index page. We have over 293,000 votes. If you have moment, if you want to vote for a tank, just log in via our gaming API and you can vote for a tanks that you have 50 games plus, and you can be part of all of this. That's one thing. The second thing is I really want to highlight that we have crafted something unique, and it is how most of the games are ending in the world of tanks. Like last 30 minutes, last day, last 30 days. What is the average ending score in the world of tanks? And you can pretty much see everything yourself, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Quite an interesting one. And last but not least, today we are going to be having a competition together with 3 internet beggars, Mozakrobat, Des Games, Daki, and Skilato. We are going to be racing who are going to be the first mother trucker, I supposed to say, bastard who will mark the tank in the least amount of the games. So this is going to be quite fun and quite enjoyable. At least I want to believe that, and you will be able to watch any of those sweet, magnificent internet beggars, and plus on top of that there are new drops as well, so you can cheer for the internet beggar that you want, and you can see us try harding. And plus on top of that, get yourself 10 consumables with a meat sauce and some decals, right? If that's what you want, you can do that. It's going to be a good day, I can tell you that much. It will start today, so 24th, 2 UTC time. All 4 of us will jump to the game and we will try to beat the living crap out of the Predatore. And the tank has potential. It is definitely a good tank. I was thinking what this vehicle feels like, and I would say this tank feels a bit worse than Progetto 46 tier to tier, and a bit worse than Prototipo 6, but it definitely feels better than Progetto 65, okay? I think it is very important thing to highlight overall. And obviously where the tank goes, it is completely fine. If you are still on the defense, do you want to get this tank for yourself, or you don't want to get this tank for yourself? This is a zwilling type of situation. I think that if player is active and you have resources, you should get this tank. If we are talking about the zwilling situation, zwilling was the same situation. Zwilling was just simply solid banana out of 10. Now, if we are talking about something like Hash 3, and I think that was tank from the improved Battle Pass chapter or a bonus Battle Pass chapter with a Walking Dead, that is then it doesn't matter. But this one is a solid tank. I truly want to highlight so no one would regret about not picking this vehicle up. I can tell you that much. Anyways, let's see what we can do. Once again, alpha damage 320, average penetration 251, shell velocity 1.1. If you're loading gold, you are getting more penetration up to 290, and shell velocity 1.4,000. It is solid. It is definitely solid. Meanwhile, we have some sniper schnitzels here in the back. And our goal... I'm not sure do I trust my sniper schnitzels. This is one of those situations whenever I'm questioning my life choices, do I trust them? You know what I mean? Since I do not really have armor, if enemies would just simply make a decision to go full vroom 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 mode, this could end up badly. So that being said, let's try to escape from here. I think this is the best decision that we could make for the time being. I just simply don't trust our sniper schnitzels hitting the shots. That's what I don't trust, fellas. That's okay, we can see the light tank in the open field. We are just trying to slap him once, that's okay. And let's try to relocate a bit. Not a dream start, I can tell you that much. Definitely not exactly what I would look for, but once again, it happens that some of the teams are far away from being ideal, or you can call them special. Funny story, well, maybe not funny story, but story. Yesterday, I played on 2 accounts. I played with a free-to-play peasant account. I had 40% win ratio. I kid you not, 40% win ratio. Then we tuned into the pay-to-win account. We were gaming like a bloody mother truckers, and we finished with a 33% win ratio or something like this. It's insane. What kind of stuff is happening in this game for the time being? It is truly insane. It doesn't matter how good you are in the game. It doesn't really matter how good you are in the game. If you are having the luck with the teams like so, doesn't really matter what you do, you are not going to be winning the games. It is absolutely ridiculous, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely ridiculous. Meanwhile, we are slapping that gentleman for free. I appreciate some free slapping. Thank you very much. And I think my play is going to be straightforward over there. And the whole goal is for us to just simply play around this area and make sure that we are punishing the light tanks or favas or whoever is making mistake. We want to punish them for that, right? Simple as this, nothing unusual, nothing too crazy. Meanwhile, Mr. Shelma, how are you doing? Having a great time? Me too. Have a good one. One more for a full happiness. Good. Very, very good. Our goal in this position is very, very simple, fellas. All we want to do, if we want to see some enemies making silly goose mistakes, that's all we need for a full happiness, okay? That's all we need for a full happiness. Just silly goose mistakes, go for us and we can farm a bit. That's all we need. Okay, standard be relocated, that's unfortunate, but we have a fava going through the open field, so that is a good thing. Good. Shelma found our ass, but he chose to slap the latte starva. Not a big surprise. It makes sense. And now what we are doing, we are trying to flank the can opener. I think flanking can opener is the best decision that we could do. Or even better, just wait here until he is going to get involved, because there is a tiny chance that he will just simply go through the middle of the field. Okay, we are not really interested in him. What we are interested in this standard B. Jaeger on the side, I don't care, and now we are just simply clipping this mother trucker out. Simple as this. We are eliminating him from the game. Jaeger is still slapping us, which is completely normal and understandable. We are going for one more. And we are finishing this with a solid 4,000 damage and 1,000 assisting damage. I think that was the correct play from our side, and I think we got quite a bit of the use from all of this. Beautiful. 5.2 thousand combined. We can live with that. Let's see the score, or I supposed to say endgame score. And we are back, fellas, with epic reward. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. 4,000 damage, 1.3 thousand assisting damage. We scored first by experience, we scored first by the damage, and we got ourselves 112,000 profits. Absolutely glorious, absolutely amazing. Let's keep it up. Round number 2, Studzianki standard battle. Unfortunately, we are bottom tier bastards, but, well, not really bottom tier, mid tier bastards, but it's okay. By the way, one highlight which is very important thing to say whenever people are playing this game, you are going to be bottom tier with tier 8s and tier 9s most of the time. Especially if you are calling being a mid-tier a bottom tier because you are not top dog in the field. I think it is very important thing to highlight. There is a big chance that our light tank will spot enemy light tank going through the middle. Unfortunately, it's not the case. That's okay. We are feeling fine. So what is our idea over there? I would love, I repeat, I would love to go and secure the middle. And I really like how many forces do we have going to this direction. There is plenty of them. There is plenty of our blokes that are simply going and making pressure. This could serve us dearly and greatly. Now the question is, will our team will commit or not so much? That is the other question, obviously. Now, we know where enemy light tank is. We are very, very well aware of that. And the question is, can we eliminate him from the game somehow? I kind of want to be more aggressive in this side, honestly. I am just afraid of one thing. If this mother trucker would just simply go full bananas on me and unload to my butt, you know, that would be a bit of the problem. That would be a bit of the problem, but in the same time, I want to believe we could say hello for this defender sitting over there. I believe so. Donkevica is joining the party, Char Murat is nearby, and I don't really think that he pays that much attention, so that is a good thing. And obviously, while having an auto-loader, we can just simply slap him and slap him and slap him. Good. He's down to fartable at this point in time. Very, very nice. And we will try to do our best in order to eliminate him from the game. Excellent. Very, very good. Next target is this defender for obvious reasons. Congratulations, you hit me once, but I have a bad news, comrade. I have an autoloader. You know what that means? That means it's garage time. Oh! No, you did not. Okay. Well, you cannot protect yourself from that. I was sitting here while thinking I am completely safe, but unfortunately there was a trash burn, or I supposed to say the Death Star here around the corner. I'm down to one-shottable, doesn't matter how many hit points do I have. I did not saw that one coming. I did not expect that 3-9. Welcome to the world of tanks, fellas. 2 games, 0 victories. Man, this game, fellas. And I'm not making this stuff up. Either way, I don't feel bad how I play this game. I think we have done as much as we physically and possibly could have done. Obviously, I could have expected favor. I didn't. What can you do? Better luck next time. Okay, we are back after this beautiful gangbang, if you will. That was great. We took one for the team, just like our team did. 1.8 thousand damage. 100 assisting damage. We are 4th by the damage, 3rd by the experience, and once again, this favor got me. I did not saw that one coming. The guy used double bushing. What can you do? Better luck next time. Next. Hey, would you look at that? 3 out of 3 games we are bottom tiers. At least this is how am I looking into all of this. World of Tanks matchmaking is so good you want to throw it into the trash can and lit it on fire. Anyways, I really think that people are not talking loudly enough about how matchmaking is looking like in the World of Tanks. And trust me, I don't really love and enjoy being whining bastard, but I think that this game is doing absolutely awful job overall. I truly believe in that, fellas. I truly believe in that. I don't play this game in order to be fed for higher tiers all the time. At least I don't, you know? And I have never ever had such a low percent win ratios in my World of Tanks gaming career. Like to play the game for a whole day and to finish up with a 30-40% win ratio, that is straight up disgusting. So, you know, it is kind of contradicting. Whenever I'm saying the tank is good and people should get it, I am talking purely about the tank. The strategy from World of Tanks side and matchmaking and how the game is looking like, that's another topic. And you know, in the perfect world, people who are not very happy with a game, they are not paying money for a game. But you know, I know that it is not a perfect world, and I know that many people, even though they do not necessarily love the game for the time being, they are going to be spending money anyways. And if you are spending money, spend the money on something that is actually good and actually useful. At least this is my attitude. Anyways, we are starting everything. We are starting everything from cheeky sniper schnitzel position. But soon we are going to be making pressure over there. I want to believe that this is the right way to do the things for us. I think that being aggressive mother truckers will pay off here. The whole plan of this story is simple. We want to get involved and we want to go full bananas mode. We want to make pressure just like so. The question is, can we do that? Beautiful couple shots to Fosh Cupola. That's very, very nice. I'm trying to do my best not to cry, fellas. I'm trying to do my best not to cry and not to complain. Trust me. And it is quite a journey, and it's quite a hard thing to do nowadays. It truly is. It truly is, fellas. I want to just make pressure like so. I know that it is a dangerous stuff because Fosh 155 is sitting here. But sometimes you need to take some risks and sometimes you need to go through some dangerous lengths in order to get yourself a better performance. Let's see. The goal is quite simple. We want to get closer here. And we want to say hello for the Arias. Arias is kind of taking one for the team, which is a good thing for us. I know that he shouldn't be the most happy mother trucker over there. And he should simply go for us like crazy bastard. We are sending him into the garage. That's good. And now we are going on the deep reload, which is completely fine. We have all the time in the World of Tanks. We don't need to panic over there. What can we do next? I would love to find this IX X640T. That would be awesome. And just simply eliminate him. But we need to be smart. Not to get caught off guard by this Fosh 155 or Hori or whoever else is sitting here next to the red line. This is very important thing to say. Okay. Beautiful. We are feeling quite alright over there. All I am dreaming about a better angle towards this gentleman. 1 out of 2 we are taking it. And now we just need to... And now we need to find the C3. Unfortunately, he high-rolled us, which is not ideal, but I think we are going to be just fine. Now our DCD is making quite a bit of pressure, and we are going to be following him. We are going to be following him. Straight to the lower plate we go. Very, very nice. Beautiful. I hope that our DZT will help us to deal with him. I hope so. But I have a feeling that we are in loads of trouble. Patience, 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 patience. Nice, we eliminated him. And now maybe we can get one extra shot for this E50, but it's still questionable. Rough experience, fellas of the World of Tanks, but that's what we have. And I am not afraid to show you not so ideal games or how this game is looking like nowadays. I don't want to cherry pick battles whenever we have done 6, 7 or 10,000 damage. This is not what I'm looking for. I want to show you day-to-day World of Tanks live so you will understand that you are not alone getting slapped in this game, because I can promise you that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is how World of Tanks is looking like for most of us. Really. It doesn't really matter, are you a great player or you are not so great player. I have plenty of the folks who are fluffy super unicums in the stream night, and they're saying, Mr. Skilatu, listen, my win ratio is 65 on average or 60 on average, and today I have 8% win ratio streak. I mean, you can imagine how it is looking like. Crazy. Anyways, 3.4 thousand damage, that's what we crafted. We are first by experience, we are second by the damage, and we made 142,000 profits, and I did not even spam the gold with this tank, right? The average session is 1 victory, 3.1 thousand damage, and 400 assisting damage, but once again, a lot of things has to do with a streak. So what we will do, we will play one more game and we will spam a bit of the gold to make the score a bit better. Let's do that. I want to highlight one thing. 4 out of 4 games we are bottom tiers. Great matchmaking, great game, absolutely amazing. And you may look at this as a whining, and I think that it's not really the case. I think it's very important to fight for something that you love and something that you like, right? And in this type of situation, the game is just crap. Matchmaking-wise, it's absolutely disgusting. And if you want a change, you don't like what you see, you don't pay for a game. Simple as this. Simple as this. If you like the game, you pay for whatever you want to. But if you don't, if you see many bad things happening, then you just don't pay. That's only one way how we can get a change in this game. I think there is no other alternative option. That being said, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's be patient over there and let's wait until enemies will do something silly. And something silly they will. They will do something silly, that's for sure. It's a matter of the time. All we need to do, we need to wait and we need to be patient. That's all we need to do. So for now, I am just simply patiently waiting until someone will get spotted. I would love to see enemies making quite a bit of pressure here, but we will see how the things will look like. I see that this T-49. I see a sticky 2. I see a sticky 2. I see the T-30 sitting here around the corner and hitting us for 800. Okay. Okay, welcome to the World of Tanks. Man, I am so pissed on this game, not gonna lie. It is how it is. We need to be patient and we need to take one for the team. Luckily, I'm not only one who is taking one for the team, and luckily we have Meta Tourist who made a special delivery for us for 1.6 thousand damage or whatever that was. That's very, very nice. That's absolutely amazing. Now we need to take our nuts in the hand and we need to try to escape from here before it's too late. I know that this side is melting. I know that the situation doesn't look the greatest. So what we need to do, we need to figure out what position would fit our playstyle and from where we could punish enemy forces without getting punished ourselves. It's not the easiest thing to do, I can guarantee you that, but that's what we need to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot support this black rock, I just simply can't. I would love to say that I would be able to, but unfortunately it's just not the case. Unfortunately, it is just not the case. Breaker going through the open field, and let me guess, he will snap us. No? Impressive. We survived another minute. Very good. Oi, 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 this game, fellas. Oi, 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 this game. Okay, what could be the best play for us in this type of situation? This is the question. I am trying to figure out what is the position from where I could get the most use. That's what I'm trying to figure out for the time being. I would love to see this breaker going through the open field and making some silly goose mistakes. It would be very, very nice. Okay. That's okay. Into the side. Into the side. Into the side. We are fine. Now I'm taking the red line as deep as I can go, and hopefully we will be able to get another clip. As you can see, fellas, the luck of this video is 0. The luck of this video is 0, and I believe whenever we are going to be gaming with this tank, we will be able to get significantly more use on our third marking session, which will take part in the next couple of days. I believe that we are going to be able to craft so much more use than we did now. But this is just the session. This is just the game, and you know, I want to complain as much as you do in this game. I can promise you that. It's just sad, it's just pathetic. You have a losing streak. Doesn't matter how you play, doesn't matter what you do, you are going to die anyways. And you know, even imagine the situation, even if I would not take one from the team from STK and let's say from the T30, the score is the same. Literally, I may be able to get extra clip. So instead of 2000 damage, I would be able to do 3000 damage, but it's the same situation. It's literally the same situation. 2,200 damage, we are first by experience, we are first by the damage. Oh. Being bottom tier, and we got 3000 profits because I was spamming the gold. This session, 25% win ratio, every single time bottom tier. 2,900 average damage, 400 assisting damage, which is below average for me with this tank in every possible shape and form. But this is what I want to show you, and I want to say that the tank is good, but the session is caco, and that the game is completely broken, and it's disgusting. And it's beyond me how people do not realize that. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for being with us. I hope that you are going to join to cheer for your favorite internet beggar in the competition. And I'm sorry for a bad session, but this is World of Tanks. I don't want to cherry pick games and not to show you the truth, honestly. Anyways, love you all and see you on the stream very, very soon. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Skills out. Peace.